Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Team VRY, and today we're taking a look at the iPhone 14 Pro. Now, is it still a great iPhone to use in 2023? Let's take a look. Alright, so as we have witnessed some days ago, Apple finally launched the iPhone 15 series. And with that said, they do come with a ton of new upgrades in terms of hardware and software. But for buyers looking for a slightly affordable phone that doesn't skimp out on the features, I do think that the iPhone 14 Pro is still a terrific choice, especially if you're an Apple fan, or if you're looking to get into the iOS ecosystem. Now for this video, we're going to take a quick look at what this phone has to offer in this day and age. And if you want to check it out, I will drop some links in the description below, as well as links to our other iPhone videos here on Team VRY. With that said, let's get started. Right, so first off, let's talk about what makes the iPhone 14 Pro a terrific phone, even with the iPhone 15 Pro already on the market. We have the A16 Bionic chip, which is a pretty impressive SoC in terms of what Apple has done with its phones. And yeah, all around is a great performer for gaming, for casual day-to-day tasks, for moderate users, or for power users who want to get the most out of their iPhone. I still think that the A16 Bionic is a terrific chipset. Just because it's a year older doesn't mean it's going to skimp out on performance, and you can expect a solid overall user experience with the A16 Bionic inside the 14 Pro. Now, despite being a year older, the iPhone 14 Pro will still get some frequent updates with iOS for years along the line. Now, Apple is known for giving terrific software support for its devices, and we can expect the same with the 14 Pro. Like I said, just because it's a year older doesn't mean it's suddenly obsolete. Of course, you do get the modern design as well, so Apple has ditched the notch with the 14 Pro. This phone marked the debut of the Dynamic Island, which has finally been adopted into the 15 and the 15 Pro models. So if you're looking for a really updated looking iPhone, then the 14 Pro will of course be an obvious choice if you're not willing to shell out more for the 15 Pro. And compared to the base model 15, it's going to come with additional hardware features not found on the base 15, such as the telephoto camera lens and the ProMotion display, to name a couple. Now, speaking about the camera, the 14 Pro does come with some impressive camera features courtesy of Apple. I mean, overall, it's a really great camera phone for casual mobile photography, or if you're looking for something a bit more on the in-depth side of what you can do with a smartphone's camera. And especially when it comes to video, the 14 Pro does take Apple's experience in video quality on smartphones and continues the tradition of giving users terrific looking footage on their smartphones. And yeah, this is all wrapped up in a slick looking design with solid build quality. So in terms of what matters both on the inside and the outside, I think it's pretty safe to say that the iPhone 14 Pro has those things covered. Now, of course, it's not a perfect smartphone. It's gonna have some downsides to it, especially with the newer iPhones out on the market right now. For one, it doesn't come with the USB-C port. USB-C on the iPhones only came out this year with the 15 series. So with the 14 Pro, you are stuck with Apple's older charging hardware, which honestly should have been phased out a few years back. But yeah, if you're looking to score on USB-C peripherals and accessories, then they're not going to be compatible with the iPhone 14 Pro. Additionally, users have reported some battery health issues with the 14 Pro, being that they've seen some pretty serious degradation with their battery life on their devices. Now, this could be due to a really poor software update, but so far this seems to be the case with a ton of iPhone 14 Pro models out in the wild, and this is of course something to take into consideration if you're looking at getting this smartphone. Now, another minor disadvantage when it comes to the iPhone 14 Pro is the build quality. Of course, you don't get titanium on here, unlike what you do with the 15 Pro models. You do get stainless steel, and yes, while it does look great, for users who are after the titanium build, which is newer and presumably stronger, you're obviously not going to get that on the iPhone 14 Pro. But of course, if you're not really bothered by these downsides on the 14 Pro, then it's going to be a terrific phone for you. It's still a great performer, it has that updated Apple iPhone design, and it's bound to be cheaper now, especially in comparison to the 15 Pro. So yeah, that does it for this quick video. Let me know your thoughts about the iPhone 14 Pro in the comments below. Are you gonna get one, or are you really moving on to the iPhone 15 Pro? Don't forget to watch our other Apple videos here on Team VRY. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.